I used to think being a good wife meant the big things, the anniversary dinners, the grand gestures, remembering to say I love you before bed. But if I'm honest, for a long time, my husband didn't feel it. Not really. And I couldn't figure out why because I was trying. I thought I was doing all the right things. It wasn't until I started paying attention to the small things, the things that take 2 minutes or less, that something actually shifted between us. None of these cost money. None of them take more than 2 minutes. And every single one of them changed the temperature of my marriage. I'm going to share all 5 with you today. Welcome to The Wife I'm Becoming, a channel for women who take their marriage seriously. Not perfectly, seriously. I should probably tell you who I am, since I'll be in your ear every week from now on. My name is Dee. I've been married for 8 years, and I want to be honest with you right from the start. I'm not a marriage counselor. I don't have a certificate on my wall. I haven't figured it all out, and I'm not pretending to. What I have is 8 years of paying attention, of getting it wrong more times than I can count, and slowly, not all at once, learning what actually helps my husband feel loved. Not what sounds good in a quote, what actually works in an ordinary Tuesday kind of marriage. If you're here, I'm guessing you're not in crisis. You're not looking for how to survive your marriage. You actually love your husband and you want to show up better for him. That's a really different thing, and there's almost nothing made for women like you. So that's what this channel is. Real talk about the daily practice of becoming a more intentional partner, not from a therapist, not from a relationship coach with a course to sell, just from someone who's still early enough in this to remember exactly how hard it is and far enough in to know what's actually working. Today, I'm starting with the 5 things I do every single week that I know without a doubt make my husband feel genuinely loved, not appreciated in theory, actually felt. Stay with me all the way through because number 5 is the one most people skip, and it might be the most important one of all. Habit 1, the morning send off. The first one is so simple it almost sounds like I'm wasting your time, but I promise I'm not. Every morning when my husband leaves, whether he's leaving for work or just heading out to run an errand, I stop what I'm doing. I get up, I walk him to the door, and I actually say goodbye, not from the other room, not with my eyes on my phone. I look at him and I send him off. There's actually research on this. Couples who kiss goodbye in the morning report higher relationship satisfaction, and men who leave the house feeling connected are measurably less stressed at work. But forget the research for a second. What I know from my own marriage is this. When I started treating his departure as a moment worth showing up for, something changed in him. He started coming home differently, more present, like he'd been thought of all day. 30 seconds in the morning. That's it. Let's talk about the second one. Habit 2. Mean it when you say it. In my marriage, we have our own language. I call my husband love. I call him babe. Those are his words, the ones that belong to us. And I wouldn't change that. But here's what I noticed. I was saying love the way you say out of habit. While I was looking at my phone, while I was half listening. The word was there, but I wasn't. So I started paying attention to the moment I said it. Not what word I used, but whether I was actually present when I said it. Whether I looked up. Whether I meant it in that exact second. Because Babe said while you're scrolling is just background noise. But Babe said with eye contact, with a hand on his arm, with your full attention for 2 seconds, that lands differently. He feels the difference even when he can't name it. You don't need to change what you call him. Just change where you are when you say it. Be there. Actually there. That's the whole habit. Habit 3, the noticing compliment. Most of us tell our husbands we love them. Fewer of us tell them what we actually notice about them. There's a difference between I love you and I noticed you handled that phone call really well today. You were so patient. One is a statement of feeling. The other says, I'm watching you. I see who you are. I'm proud of you. Men don't get told this enough. They often move through the world doing good things that nobody comments on. When you notice one specific thing, not a general compliment, a real one, it lands completely differently. Once a week, find something real, something you actually noticed, and say it out loud to him. Not because he needs the validation, because you are someone who pays attention. That's who you're being. Habit 4, ask the right question. For years, when my husband came home, I'd ask, how was your day? And he'd say, fine, or busy, and I'd feel like he wasn't opening up. like I was being shut out. Then I realized, how was your day is actually a terrible question. It's too big. It's a report request. It sounds like a form you fill out at the doctor's office. So I switched to smaller, more specific questions. Things like, what was the most frustrating part of today? Or was there anything that surprised you? Or just, is there anything on your mind right now that you haven't said out loud yet? That last one? He started talking. Things I'd never heard, worries he'd been carrying, ideas he hadn't voiced. Not because he'd been hiding them, because no one had ever asked the right door to open. One good question a week, that's all I'm asking. And actually wait for the answer. Don't start talking, just wait. Habit 5, the one nobody talks about. This last one is the one I said you don't want to skip, and I meant it. Because this one operates completely invisibly. Your husband will never see you do it, and it will change him anyway. Every week, I make a point to say something genuinely good about my husband to someone else, to a friend on the phone, to my sister, to my daughter. Not performing, not bragging. Just telling the truth about someone I admire, and here's what that does. It reshapes the story you're telling yourself about your marriage. Because what we say about our husbands behind their backs is the truest reflection of what we actually believe about them. If you're venting about him to your friends more than you're praising him, that seeps back into how you treat him. It just does. Humans are not great at compartmentalizing, but when you protect his reputation, when you choose to speak well of him, even when you're frustrated, something in you softens toward him too. You start to see him more clearly, more charitably, more the way you did when you first chose him. Speak well of him when he's not in the room. It costs nothing, and it changes everything about how you show up when he is. So let's do a quick recap, because these are worth keeping. The morning send-off, meaning it when you say love or babe, being actually present in that moment. The noticing compliment, real and specific. Asking a better question and actually waiting, and speaking well of him when he can't hear you. None of these are magic. They're just the kind of love that shows up consistently. And that kind of love, over time, is the kind that actually lasts. If something in this video landed for you, I'd love to know which one. Drop it in the comments. Seriously, tell me which of the 5 you're going to try this week. I read every comment, and hearing what resonates with you helps me know what to talk about next. And if you want more of this, real, practical, no-fluff conversations about what it actually looks like to love your husband well, subscribe. I post every week, new videos every Tuesday. Take care of your marriage this week. I'll see you next Tuesday.
See that even now you will find out.